What if I told you we were entering a new American era? Not one led by corporations or governments, but by one person led companies, powered by AI. Now, we've all heard the headlines: AI will replace your job, AI will automate everything. But that's only part of the story. Because in the hands of everyday people, AI can spark a revolution of small entrepreneurship, one that mirrors the early days of America. Before skyscrapers and Fortune 500 companies, America was a nation of self-starters: farmers, blacksmiths, printers, and general store owners. They didn't have a boss because they were their own boss. The American economy was built on self-reliance, local businesses, and people making their own way. And our founding fathers, well, they didn't dream of salaries. They dreamed of ownership. In fact, the US was quite literally founded by entrepreneurs. And for decades, that spirit thrived, economically, socially, and politically. But by the late 1800s, something began to change. The Industrial Revolution took hold. Factories replaced workshops, wage jobs replaced trades, and personal freedom gave way to the clock. Large corporations like Standard Oil, US Steel, and the railroads centralized power. And just like that, the rugged individualist was traded for the salaryman. Now, this doesn't mean that innovation stopped in the US. It just transferred to behind closed doors, into labs, into bureaucracies. And entrepreneurs, they didn't disappear, they just became employees. But history moves in cycles, and today the pendulum is swinging back towards the individual. And this time, the invention isn't the printing press or the plow. It's AI agents. So what exactly is an AI agent? It's not just another chatbot, and it's definitely not a glorified search engine. It's a software entity that can perceive, plan, and act towards a specific goal. It figures out the steps, completes the tasks, and it adapts along the way. Think of it like having a digital teammate that never sleeps, never gets tired, and works at the speed of code. In 2023, a guy named Jackson Greathouse Fall went viral. He gave ChatGPT-4 $100 and told it to make as much money as possible. Within hours, the AI agent had generated a business idea, built a website, created a logo, wrote content, and launched marketing campaigns. It even hired freelancers who themselves were using AI agents. In 2 days, it had brand assets, affiliate links, and a plan to scale. Solo developers are building full-scale apps with AI agents. Writers are launching newsletters, blogs, and books. I myself use this tool to help research information and post deep dive threads on my X. Designers are branding whole product lines without a single employee. So what is this all leading up to? I think it's the cottage industry 2.0, the digital homestead. And it's more than just convenience, it's economic power. Today, one person with AI can do what it used to take a team to conduct market research, copyright, write sales emails, design, and provide customer service. AI agents isn't replacing the entrepreneur, it's giving them leverage. So what does this mean? I think it means the return of the ownership economy. More small businesses, more autonomy, more innovation, and less dependence on massive institutions. We could see a decentralized middle class built not on employment, but empowerment. Now, it's not perfect. There are going to be risks, regulatory gaps, ethical dilemmas, and bad actors. But make no mistake, there is a shift happening, and it's not going to stop. So the question I keep asking myself is whether or not we're returning back to America's founding ideals, or if this is something entirely new. And truthfully, I think it's a mix of both. The tools are different, the market is global, but the spirit is the same. This is the new frontier, a digital frontier. And once again, this is open to anyone with a vision, a little bit of hustle, and a willingness to try. It's never been easier to succeed, and AI agents are going to lower that barrier even further. So if, like me, if you've ever dreamed of building anything on your own, this is your chance. The age of AI isn't just for billionaires in big tech. It's for the builders, the creators, and the independent thinkers. It's for the next generation of entrepreneurs. So if what I've talked about today has inspired you to start building, share it with a fellow builder. And as always, well, since this is my first video, it's not always, subscribe for more deep dives for this brave new world we're about to step into. Because the future's not coming, it's already here.